Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video, our topic will be Your Will Be Done. Instead of long, loud, and fancy, the prayers that move God are simple, authentic, and heartfelt. But simple is not the same as safe. And that's the reason I'm compelled to say this. The biggest mistake I made in my prayer life, the reason my prayers were so lame, is because I prayed too safely. I was in a comfort zone with God. I wasn't on fire and I wasn't cold. My prayers were tepid, but safe, lukewarm prayers don't draw us closer to God or help us to reveal His love to this world. Prayers are inherently dangerous. This idea about prayer dawned on me while reading about Jesus talking to His Father in the Garden of Gethsemane, just a short time before He gave His life on the cross. Knowing what was ahead, Jesus asked God if there was any other way. Then Jesus, not just a regular disciple or a person in the Bible, but Jesus, the Son of God, prayed a vulnerable and dangerous prayer of submission. He said, "Yet I want your will to be done, not mine." Luke 22 verse 42. Jesus never asked us to do something He wouldn't do Himself. He calls us to a life of faith, not a life of comfort. Instead of coming to Him for a safer, easier, stress-free lifestyle, the Son of God challenges us to risk loving others more than ourselves. Instead of indulging our daily desires, He calls us to deny them for something eternal. Instead of living by what we want, He tells us to pick up our crosses daily and follow His example. I worry that for a lot of people, prayer is like buying a lottery ticket, a chance at a life here on earth that's problem-free, stress-free, pain-free. For others, prayer is merely a sentimental routine, like reciting favorite song lyrics or a beloved nursery rhyme from childhood. Yet, others pray only because they feel even guiltier if they don't. But none of these prayers reflect the life Jesus came to give us. Instead, He called us to leave everything to follow Him. Jesus didn't just challenge others to leave their own wills behind. He too lived a dangerous faith. He touched lepers, showed grace to prostitutes, and stood bravely in the face of danger. Then He told us we could do what He did and more. And that's why we can't settle for simply asking God to bless our food or be with us today. We're told in the Bible that we can come boldly to the throne of our gracious Father in Hebrews 4 verse 16. We don't have to approach timidly or feel awkward. We can come before Him with confidence, assurance, and boldness. When we pray this way, then we will receive His mercy and we will find grace to help us when we need it most. Hebrews 4:16. Your prayers matter. How you pray matters. What you pray matters. Your prayers move God. Let's look into the scriptures. Matthew 6:5. And when thou prayest, thou shalt be as the hypocrites are, for they love to pray, standing in the synagogues and in the corners of the streets, that they may be seen of men. Verily I say unto you, they have their reward. Verse 6. But thou, when thou prayest, enter into thy closet, and when thou hast shut thy door, pray to thy Father which is in secret, and thy Father which seeth in secret shall reward thee openly. Verse 7. But when you pray, use not vain repetitions as the heathen do, for they think that they shall be heard for their much speaking. Verse 8. Be not ye therefore like unto them, for your Father knoweth what things ye have need of before ye ask. Revelation 3:15 and 16. I know thy works, that thou art neither cold nor hot. I would thou wert cold or hot. So then, because thou art lukewarm, and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee from out of my mouth. Luke 22:42 says, saying, Father, if thou be willing, remove this cup from me. Nevertheless, not my will, but thine be done. Hebrews 4:14-16. Seeing then that we have a great high priest that is passed into the heavens, Jesus, the Son of God, let us hold fast our profession. For we have not an high priest which cannot be touched with the feeling of our infirmities, but was in all points tempted like as we are, yet without sin. Let us therefore come boldly unto the throne of grace, that we may obtain mercy and find grace to help in time of need. These are the words of the Lord, and we honor it by saying, thanks be to God. If you have gotten to this part of the video, I hope you were blessed, and I hope that you'll share this video with someone. Also, leave a comment, like this video, and tune in once again for another video from Pawful Words. Thanks for watching.